Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another holiday countdown Tumbler tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to do a peekaboo tumbler. I know, shocker, I never do peekaboos. We're gonna make a really fun Christmas design. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial as always. If you do, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you are not already. And of course, as always, let me know what you think down below in the comments. You know I'll have everything listed down below in the description box for you, along with some discount codes. I'll also have links to join my Facebook group, a link to join my elite group where you'll get a bunch of additional content and benefits from me. I do have a full list of all the benefits that I offer in my elite group on the website. So if you click the link in the description box or go to madebymannyandmal.com/mbmm elite, you can see what all is included in the membership. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask. I'm happy to help in any way I can. Okay, I think that's it. I really hope you all enjoy this video. Let's go. Using this 14-ounce round kind of oblong mug for this. We've sanded the cup down and now it's ready for glitter. For the glitter, we're going to be using Heavenly from Peachy Olive Glitters. And because we're using a stainless steel mug, we're just going to use that as the base for our tumbler. So I'm going to use the epoxy method to apply my glitter. I've got about maybe 3 to 4 milliliters of epoxy. This is the Flynn Sisters Fast Cure epoxy. So I'm just going to spread an even layer of that all over the cup. And then I'm kind of just going to turn my cup manually, kind of shake it around a little bit to get that epoxy to level out. And then I'm going to go in with my glitter. So we're going to cover the entire cup, including the handle, with this glitter. Now, if you don't want to have the handle out of your peekaboo, like you'll see mine is exposed, then you don't even have to glitter your handle. If you just want to paint it like when you paint your peekaboo, you can do that, and then there's obviously no need for you to glitter the handle. So just make sure you know which direction you're going to go in when you're glittering your tumbler. So I'm going to cover this cup in the glitter, and then I'm going to kind of flatten it out just with my gloved hand, get any glitter that's hanging out up over the top rim, and then I'm going to let this sit and dry overnight. Then the next morning, I'm going to go through and seal my glitter. I'm using my Crystalite glitter glue mixed with water, and I just do a 50-50 mix. So half water, half glitter glue, and I'm going to go in and seal all of this glitter, which is going to help it lay flat when we epoxy. It's going to make the epoxying process so much easier and make our peekaboo later much easier as well. So once that sealer was dry, I waited about 2 hours. I added 2 coats of my Flynn Sisters Fast Cure epoxy, and each coat was about 20 milliliters. Because it's colder outside, I've usually been waiting about 6 hours in between my fast set coats, but of course that'll depend on your climate, your environment, and all of those factors. So just kind of play around with your epoxy and see how long it takes yours to fully dry. So after that second coat of epoxy was all cured, I did a full round of sanding on my tumbler. So now it's all smooth and ready for our peekaboo stencils. I'm first going to measure the height of my mug so that I can determine how big I want my stencil to be. Now for our main decal stencil, I took my SVG and I created an offset of that. And my offset size is 0.08 in width, by the way. And that's what I cut out of my stencil vinyl. So once we do the peekaboo with this, we'll take our regular decal and we'll do kind of like an inlay. You guys have seen me do this before in other tutorials, but the letters in this Reindeer SVG that we're using are really thin and delicate, and I didn't want them to get lost in the peekaboo. Obviously, I wanted you to be able to read what the decal says. So I decided to go with this offset peekaboo route. I tried to use transfer tape here, and it is absolutely not necessary if you're doing this. So I would just skip the transfer tape altogether and apply this big stencil just like a sticker. So I removed my transfer tape halfway through and then just went for it. This was a little bit difficult to do on this curved tumbler, but what you want to do is just take your time, of course, make sure that you get as few lumps and bumps and creases and everything as possible. So really just work with your vinyl, try not to stretch it out too much, but as long as you don't get too much warping on the edges and everything, you should be just fine to go and place your inlay decals later. So Don't be too hard on yourself, just do your best and try to get it as flat and as smooth as possible. So once I've got my offset decal on, I'm gonna go through and add my little reindeer stencils to the rest of the mug. I cut out 9 reindeer because that's how many there are, including Rudolph, the best one. And I'm just gonna place these all over the remaining space of our mug, trying, of course, to add as many stencils as we can so that we show as much of this silver glitter underneath the peekaboo as possible. I made my reindeer about 1.5 inches tall, so each one is 1.5 inches, obviously. And I did have to rearrange these a little bit once I had them down because I had spaced them out too much and I wanted to make sure that I accounted for all of the reindeer. So I just picked them up and moved them around and made sure that they were all kind of evenly placed. You don't have to do this perfectly, just kind of distribute them until it looks right to you. So that's what our cup looks like with all the stencils on. And now I'm going to go in and tape off my handle because, again, I don't want that to get covered with my peekaboo paint. I want that to remain just that silver, really pretty glitter after our peekaboo. So on each base of the handle, I'm going to use my electrical tape to create a really clean line where the handle essentially attaches to the mug. I want that to be really clean and crisp, so I like to use electrical tape because it's really flexible and stretchy. And then to cover the rest of the handle, I'm just going to use my regular old painter's tape, make sure we don't have any gaps in the taping and that the handle is fully covered. I'm going to cover this tumbler in white spray paint and just do a really thin, nice, even coat. I let that dry for about 30 minutes and now I'm ready to add my glitter. For the glitter over the peekaboo, we're going to make a little white silvery custom mix. So I'm using Galadriel, Basic White Girl, Parabatai, The Knot, and Snow Confetti. And I did not measure the amounts of this. I just kind of mixed until it looked right to my eye. But I was really, really happy with how this turned out. And I kind of wish that I would have measured so that I can make more of this mix and use it later. But I'll just have to play around and maybe come up with a recipe. But what I'm looking for is a really, of course, sparkly white silver hinted glitter mix. So that's what we came up with. That's what it looks like. And we're going to apply this to our tumbler using the Southern Belle glitter foil adhesive. And we're going to do kind of like that tack it method glitter over our peekaboo. So I'm going to do a really thin, even layer of the Southern Belle glitter adhesive. And then I'm going to take my heat gun to speed up the drying process. You can either do this or you can just let your cup sit for like 30 to 60 minutes. You want it to be pretty dry so that when you go through and you rub that glitter down, you're not like moving adhesive around and making it all like a gloopy mess. So once that's dry, I'm going to add my glitter and I'm just going to make sure I have pretty full coverage. And then with a gloved hand, unless you want to get glitter all over your hands, I recommend wearing a glove. I'm just going to go through and essentially flatten the glitter out, rub the glitter down, and we'll have a really nice, smooth surface that will be really, really easy to epoxy over later. Immediately after applying my glitter, I'm going to go through and peel my stencils. Now, typically I would seal my glitter at this point before removing the stencils, but I wanted to just do a spray seal layer over the inlay vinyl that we're going to add in just a minute. So I just decided to seal everything at once and skip sealing the vinyl before pulling up the peekaboo. So I'm taking my tweezers, doing a little peely time, peeling up the big stencil and all my reindeer, and then we're going to go right into applying that inlay decal. If you want, you can add a coat of epoxy before this step if you would feel more comfortable, but it's really not necessary. You can kind of just save an epoxy step and go right into your decal, and that's totally fine. So for our inlay decal, we're going to use the same red chrome vinyl from BAMF Custom Creations that I used in my coffee and Christmas cheer tumbler. I love this vinyl so much. I need to order like 1,000 sheets of it because it is so beautiful and I feel like it just takes everything to the next level. Like it's so festive and sparkly and beautiful and oh, I just love it. And it comes in other colors too, so check it out for sure. I will have it linked down below in the description box. So for this inlay decal, I'm going to go, of course, line by line, word by word, and you can see that we've just got the reindeer names really prettily hand lettered. This is not an SVG that I did. This is by Beck McCormick. This is from Creative Fabrica, and I of course will have this link down below for you as well. So I'm just gonna go section by section, putting these in their place, and you can kind of use the edge of that offset to figure out where exactly you want those inlay decals to go. And then you'll just place them by hand. So once those were on, I went through and I did a spray sealer clear coat of just my Rust-Oleum 2x clear gloss. And then I added another coat of epoxy over to seal everything in. Now this does need one more like little sanding and final coat before it's completely finished, but that's it for this tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I love how this turned out, and I hope you guys do too. Of course, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Let me know if you think I should add a little bit of red glitter into my epoxy or something to give the red kind of more of a prominent theme, like around the reindeer or something. I don't know. I always want to add stuff and then maybe it's not the best idea. But anyway, let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up down below if you did enjoy it. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any of my new videos. And I'll see you tomorrow for another holiday countdown video. Okay, love you. Bye.